Hey, what's up guys? Manda got robbed by his own father here, and today I just wanted to make a little story on the time that I got chased by the cops. Okay, before we get into the video guys, I just wanted to say yes, the next video is supposed to upload was supposed to be me roasting the shit out of waffle sauce, but it came down to that I wasn't gonna freaking roast him, I was gonna give him a chance, but now look, this comment right here. Now, you know what I have to do now? I have to roast them, but not now, because I'm trying to stay on a drama and shit. So for now, I'm just gonna, not make a drama video or a rant video on his ass, and I'll spare him for later, okay? Because now into this story. Okay, so it was me, my friend, my other friend, and my other friend. Let's just call the main friend, Gerald, the one from Subway. Let's just call him Gerald from Subway, okay? So me, Gerald from Subway, and this other guy, let's call him Jared. I think it was Jared from Subway. Yeah, it was Jared from Subway. Let's just say, me, Gerald, and Jared from Subway. Okay, so me, Jared, and Gerald from Subway, we're just, we're just minding our own business, sitting down at a table, and then two random kids, like we were sitting at the park, two random kids. One of them had a Patriots hat, and the other one had a blue beanie. I'm pretty sure. Or was it red? I don't really know, but so these two kids come up to us and tell us, "Yo, I have this sick idea, guys." And I was like, "What the fuck? Where did this guy come from?" And then he told us, "Yo, do you guys want to go and ding dong ditch in some apartment buildings?" Like, okay, guys, I'll tell you where I was. Okay, so I used to live in a band building with my father here. With my father, now I don't live with him anymore, but that's a story for like 1K subs, okay, if I ever reach there. But for now, yeah, he comes up to us and says, "Do you want to go ding dong ditch or knock knock ditch in this case, since there isn't any doorbells in apartment buildings, or in mine anyways?" So we decided to go in there, and me and my friends were like, should we really go through this? Because I mean, I don't know, I'm not trying to get in trouble. I know this might sound like some pussy shit, but still. Like, we were like 10, I think. My friend was like 12, and the other guy was like 11, so I was the youngest one there. We were like, man, I don't really feel like getting in trouble and shit. But then we were like, you know what, fuck it, let's just do it, you only live once. And then I was like, okay, let's go. So then we went inside the building, and me, Jared from Subway, and Gerald started, we started knocking on some doors and shit. And a couple of them, nothing happened, obviously, and I was like, what the fuck? And it was so boring for the first 3 doors. I was like, you know what, I don't even feel like doing this anymore. Nothing's worth of it. No one's been coming outside, yelling at us and shit. But then one of them, I think it was the guy with the blue beanie, came up. No, it wasn't the guy with the blue beanie. It was Jared from Jared from Subway. He was like, you know what? Let's spice it up a little bit. And we started like slowly opening doors, to see if they were unlocked. Most of them were locked, obviously, since in apartments you should always lock your door. But there was one door that was unlocked, so we're like, you know what, fuck it. And my friend opened the door and kicked the door wide open and yelled the N-word right in there. He was black, so it was all right. He yelled the N-word in there, then we all just bolted it, like sprinted out the door. And then a guy comes outside, which I imagine it was the owner of the apartment that we opened the door to. So guy comes outside and threatens to call the cops on us. Okay, he says, "If you guys don't get out here, we're gonna call the cops and shit." But we were already long gone. Okay, he was yelling at us from far back. Okay, and then the funniest part is that he didn't threaten. We thought he was just threatening, and doing all this shit, because this happened before to me, okay? I'll share a story another time, but yeah, so he threatens us to call the cops, but the funniest part is that he doesn't really threaten, because he actually does call the cops. So if you see him back there with a phone, we think that he knows that we're watching him, so he's just doing that, to scare us off or whatever. But this guy literally calls the cops, and then we were like, all right, okay, that's fake. But then we knew it wasn't fake when we saw 2 cop cars pulling up to the door, like to the apartment building, and then we were like, okay, shit. And then me and my friend, like, the 2 guys ran like down the road. Me, Jared, and Gerald from Subway stayed behind the bush, and we were like, we're not gonna run away, fuck it, and then the cops sees us, and my friend Gerald from Subway, he started running, but then the lady told him to stop running, so then he stopped running, and then the cops came and asked us, why were you guys running? Like, what is this whole deal with ding dong ditching and shit? And so so they asked me first, okay, and I was like, we don't know about anything about ding dong ditching. We didn't even ding dong ditch. And then she was like, don't lie to me and shit. And then Jared says, okay, to be honest with you, yes, there was ding dong ditching happen, but it was the Patriots guy that opened the door, and we barely even knocked on any doors. We were just there, and we blamed it on this guy with the Patriots hat, okay? And then she said, where did he go? And we pointed down the road exactly where he was at. And then the cops literally came down the road and actually went to go and talk to him, okay? And then the cops just left us there, so we're like, you know what, fuck it, and we just left. And we just straight up just got away with that shit. Like, straight up got away with it. And I was like, alright then. And that's the last time I ever ding dong ditch, you know? Why would I didn't want to ding dong ditch after that, you know? Because who knows if I could lie like that another time. But yes, guys, that's the story for today. In a couple of weeks, or like, I think I'm gonna start uploading more often, like maybe like once a day or once every like 2 days. I'm gonna try, guys. But yes, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and most important of all, do not subscribe to my YouTube channel. And actually, guys, do subscribe. And yes, guys, don't make sure to check all my links down in the description below. And yes, guys, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.